Hello and welcome back to the channel. So now the results of the Nigerian presidential elections are coming in. So I'll read you some of the results that I've seen. So I'm not sure how authentic these results are, but they pretty much read as they should. So I'll read them to you and then we'll discuss what we make of them. Okay, so we start off with Ekiti. APC. And by the way, the results I'm going to be reading to you is going to be just for APC and PDP. So it's just going to be the results of APC and PDP. So we start off with Ekiti. APC, 219,231 people. PDP 154,032 people. So APC takes Ekiti State. Now APC taking Ekiti State is not something that should surprise anyone, because APC has already bought and paid for Ekiti State about 6 months ago when they installed Fayemi as the governor there. We all remember how they overwhelmed that state with police and military personnel for that election, and we've all seen clips of Fayemi bribing people and handing over money. So they bought and paid for that state, so they have that state in a vice grip. So Ekiti going to Buhari is no surprise to anyone. So we go on to Osun State. Osun, 347,634 people to APC, 337,337 people to PDP. So it's just a small margin there, and those small margins really, it reflects the sort of governorship election that we had in Osun State not that long ago, when you recall that one person won, and then I think that was Osun State. I hope I'm not mixing up states. Yeah, but you recall that one person won and then they decided to give it to another person. So those results that I've just read to you now are a reflection of that machination, that Machiavellian move that they made about a couple of months ago really. So that's Ekiti and Osun State. They both gone to APC. So now we go to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, 152,224 to APC, 259,997,000 to PDP. So PDP takes that. Now traditionally the ruling party has always lost both the Aso Rock vote and oftentimes the Abuja vote. So the Abujas really, because they can see what's going on directly there, so they can really make that more informed decision on the state of play, and their verdict is a no thank you to Buhari and his acolytes. So the Federal Capital Territory goes to the PDP. So now we go to Kwara State, Bukola Saraki State. Now we've all been hearing all this little snippet about what's been going on there, about Bukola Saraki losing his own local government even. So when the results come in, there are no surprises. 308,984 to APC, 138,184 to PDP. So is that Otoge vote that we've been hearing in Kwara State does not come to play. The margins though are a lot more alarming than you think, but then you'd have to remember that that is the state that Lai Mohammed comes from too. So Lai Mohammed plus the Otoge vote plus rigging equals those figures that I've just read to you. So Nasarawa State, 289,903, and that's to APC, and to PDP 238,847. So now you see all these narrow margins, and that state went to APC, by the way, but all those narrow margins is now where those thumb printing videos that we've been seeing all over social media are now coming into play. So all those margins that are very narrow, the difference can be adduced to those thumb printing videos that we've seen when people were forced to thumb print en masse for a certain party. So those narrow margins are accounted for by those thumb printed videos that we've all seen on social media. So Ebonyi State, APC 90,726, PDP 258,573. So a landslide, that's almost like 3 times the votes. So a clear rejection from Ebonyi State. They've had enough of the killing and the Fulani headsmen. So we go to Jigawa. 794,738 to APC, 289,895 to PDP. So APC takes that. Enugu, without reading the figures, I'm sure you can guess where this will go. APC 54,423. PDP 355,553 people. So PDP takes that. I mean, I cannot think of any son of the soil Igbo man that would off free will vote for somebody like Buhari. I cannot imagine that. So we go to Yobe State. APC 497,914, PDP 50,763. So a core North State goes to a Fulani supremacist. So no surprises there. So now we go on to Adamawa State. This is now Atiku Abubakar's home state, and you know they've been threatening to take that state from him. So we've all been wondering how they're going to do that, and if they did do that, and then we'd then have to speculate on how they did do that. So the figures for Adamawa State: APC 378,072 people, PDP 410,266. So Adamawa stuck with their own. They supported their own child. So now we're going to one of the big guns, Kano State. APC 1,464,768, PDP 391,573. Now, Kano State, we all know, is a state where elections are not voted for. They are just thumb-printed and rigged, essentially. That's what happens in Kano State. We all recall all the children voting during the Jonathan 2015 elections, when the children were just busting to come and thumbprint for Buhari, and they've had a reputation of that as well. We've seen the governors from Niger, from Niger rather. So we've seen governors from Niger go to the APC rally in Kano State. We had 2 governors from Niger Republic, a completely different country, at an APC rally in Kano State. So that's already signaled what direction of travel that was going to go, and that direction of travel has arrived at its destination with well over 1 million votes in excess of Atiku, when Atiku had Kwakwanzo. So that one, I'm sure they are going to dispute it, and if they don't dispute it, then they are idiots. So in Plateau State, 468,555 to APC, 548,665 to PDP. So PDP takes that, and no surprises there when President Buhari has been sending his clansmen to go maraud through the whole of that plateau area, raping and pillaging and killing people. So that should reflect in the election numbers, in the voting numbers, and it does. So no surprises at the results for Plateau State. So we go to Edo State. So we've had Ebonyi State. What do the people of Edo say? So APC 267,842, PDP 275,691. So a narrow victory, a victory nonetheless for PDP. So Atiku takes that. So my home state, or your state, what are my people saying? APC 365,230, PDP 366,720. So the Oyo Empire stands firm. So we stood with truth and justice, and Atiku takes that. So now we go to Lagos State, the other big fish. APC 580,814, PDP 448,016. So a narrow margin again. You would say narrow because those figures for Lagos that would be narrow, and those figures, by the way, is a reflection of the diversity of Lagos, because a lot of the Lagos votes would have also gone to other parties like the Showores, etc. So I'm keen to see a fuller breakdown of these figures, and I shall try and get that, and we'll discuss it some more. So we'll go to Gombe. in Gombe State, APC 402,961, PDP 138,484. So APC takes that, another core Hausa state, so they'll go in that direction, I'm sure. And those are one of those thumb printing states, by the way. So those figures, really, you can take them with a pinch of salt, but those are the figures we have, and that's just the way it is. So number 19, Ogun State, APC 281,762, PDP 194,655. So the people of Ogun State have let the side down on this one. We go to Ondo State. What are the Ondo people saying? My partner comes from Ondo State, so let's see what our people are saying. APC 241,769. That's to the APC, and the PDP 275,901. So the Ondo people have come through for truth and justice as well, and a smack in the mouth to Malam Buhari from the people of Ondo State. So now Abia State, now I'm not sure I really need to read this. We all know what the people of Abia would have to say, but let's read it anyway. So Abia State APC 85,058, PDP 219,698. Well, no Malams for the people of Abia, that's for sure. The Igbos a complete rejection of Malam Buhari, and rightly so after what they did to them with IPOB and whatnot. So we go to Akwa Ibom, APC 175,491, PDP 397,831, nearly double. So the people of those eastern blocks, they are holding strong, and they are quite vocal in their rejection of the Buhari jingoistic Fulani agenda. So we go to Bauchi State, APC 798,438, PDP 209,313. So Malam Buhari takes that. Borno State, Boko Haram territory, 841,736 to APC, PDP 65,441. So those people, they're still clinging on, in spite of what they have suffered under Babashela while and whatnot. So Kaduna State, now this is where their dwarf resides, El Rufai. What are his people saying? APC 993,445, PDP 649,612. So El Rufai delivers that to Malam Buhari. So no surprises there. So then we go on to Sokoto State, 490,333 to APC, 361,604 to PDP. So Buhari takes that. Taraba, 1,028,073 to APC, 889,590 to PDP. So Buhari takes that. Niger State, now this is Babangida's state. So what has Babangida got to say? 612,371 to APC, 219,052 people to PDP. So Babangida could not deliver for Atiku. So we go to Benue State, APC 347,668, PDP 355,355. So PDP takes Benue State. Again, that is where all these Fulani headsmen are terrorizing them. So no surprises there. So we go to the core Igbo states. Imo State, 140,463 to PDP, 334,923 to... Sorry, I'll take that again. We go to Imo State. 140,463 to APC, 334,923 to PDP. So a slap in the face to Malam Buhari from the people of Imo State. Anambra State, 33,298 to APC, 524,000 738 to PDP. Another slap in the face to Malam Buhari by the Igbos. Cross River, this is Rotimi Amechi's state, 117,303 to APC, 295,737 to PDP. So PDP takes that as well, of course. Rivers State, 213,451 to APC. PDP, 481,121 people. So that goes to the PDP. So PDP takes that, of course. So it looks like a clean sweep of all the Igbo states. Zamfara State, 438,682 to APC, 125,423 to PDP. So Malam Buhari takes that. Bayelsa State, 118,821 people to APC, 197,933 to PDP. So PDP takes that, another slap in the face to Malam Buhari. Kebbi State, APC, 581,552 people. PDP, 154,282 people. So Malam Buhari takes that. Delta State, 221,292 people APC, 594,068 people to PDP. So there you have it. Those are the results. The total of the results has been given so far: 15,963,080 people to APC and 11,734,151 people to PDP. So a very close election, and if you look at the margins of error and all the rigging, you can really see is either 50-50 or an APC loss. But we all know that it doesn't really matter. They're going to declare Malam Buhari president regardless anyway. So those are the figures as they are emerging. What do you make of them? Let's have a conversation about them in the comment section, and please remember to click on the subscribe button, because we need to get our YouTube algorithms up. And please remember to click on the subscribe button, because we need to get our YouTube algorithms up. So I'll leave you here, meet you in the comment section to carry on this conversation. So leave you here, meet you there, and I'll say peace.